Hey Grizzlies, it's Miss Rebecca, the math coach here, and today we're going to talk about making our own place value charts. We know math can be challenging, and in order to support math, we need to be teaching it in concrete, pictorial, abstract. We start with actually touching items, then we draw what that looks like, then we can move on to the numbers. These concrete items are called manipulatives. But what if we don't have manipulatives at home? Well, we make them ourselves. So, we know that the most basic and useful manipulatives are counters. As I've explained before, we could just use dried beans, dried pasta, or even toys like Legos as counters. But once we have those counters and we want to do operations with them, we need a way to organize. So, one way of organizing this would be to use a place value chart. Here's an example of a very simple place value chart that goes up to the thousands place. For example, if I wanted to represent the number 413, I could use my dried beans and put 4 in the hundreds place, 1 in the tens place, and 3 in the ones place. That would give me the number 413. I can also use place value charts to add bigger numbers. What if I wanted to add 29 to that 413? Well, I would add 2 tens, and then I would add 9 ones. I'll notice, though, that I have more than 10 in my ones place. So I'm going to take away those 10 and regroup them. So they're no longer 10 ones. They're going to be 110. Now I can see that my final answer is 442. I can also use place value charts to subtract bigger numbers. I might need to use regrouping here too, so follow along. If I want to do 413 minus 29, I might start with my tens place, but I realize that I can't take away 2 tens like I would need to for 29. So I'm going to regroup one of my hundreds into 10 tens. It's the same thing, right? Now I can take away my 2 tens from the 29. Now I want to take away 9 ones, but I only have 3 there. So again, I'm going to have to regroup. Let's regroup this 110 into 10 ones. Now I can take away 9 ones, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's clean that up a little bit. Get rid of the ones we got rid of so that we can see the answer clearly. 413 minus 29, blanking, is 384. I can even use place value charts for multiplication. Here's a basic multiplication problem. There's my 413 again, times 2. Remember that multiplication means how many groups there are of. So we're going to say there's 2 groups of 413. So I'm going to split my place value chart into 2 groups. Now I just have to do another 413, and I can easily see that my answer is 826. I can also use it with division, but look up a YouTube video because that will take a little long to explain. So that you know, place value charts don't just go up to the thousands. They can go up as high as you want them to or as low as you want them to as well. How do you make a place value chart that will last? Well, take out your cardboard, your colored paper, your marker, your Ziploc bag, and your whiteboard markers. Just like many of the materials we're sharing here, this is a great way to make a place value chart. Put it in a Ziploc bag and use whiteboard markers to draw on it or your counters to play with it, and then you can reuse it again and again. Don't forget, don't do this yourself. Let your kids help you. They should be able to do this, and it will be good for them to remember what the different place value values are. Put these into a safe place and start your math toolkit. I hope this was helpful, Grizzlies. Have a wonderful day.